Good afternoon, everyone. So today, I'm once again streaming The Long Dark, and this is a very special stream of The Long Dark because today is Halloween. It's October 31st, 2016. And if you've watched some of my other videos, you might know that I first started playing The Long Dark exactly 2 years ago today on October 31st, 2014. So that's 2 years of The Long Dark Alpha. And wow. Needless to say, things have changed more than a bit. Majority of them for the better, unsurprisingly. When I started playing, there was only two maps. There was the Coastal Highway and Mystery Lake. We now have the Coastal Highway, Mystery Lake, Pleasant Valley, Desolation Point, and Timberwolf Mountain. The transitions between zones used to be incredibly simplistic, just cut to black and you're in the next area. Now we've got these complex, interwoven areas as you go from one one area of the map to the next area of the map, so that we actually have these full transition zones. The wolf behavior has been completely changed, the weather's been completely changed, the textures have been completely changed, challenges have been added which are a lot of fun. You've probably seen me play some of them. And on a whole, it's just been a beautiful, beautiful update. And for the first time, Hinterland Studios is actually doing events, so we're actually playing an event right now. Darkest Night, I think is what it's called. We'll see in a second when the screen loads. Basically, there is no daytime. You're just permanently stuck in the dark. Which is a really neat concept, and the other thing they added, since it's all Halloween themed, is that you can find jack-o'-lanterns which have loot in front of them. 4 days of night. I unfortunately haven't been able to find a jack-o'-lantern yet, but I have been able to find lots of candy bars and a few pumpkin pies. So, the other change you can see is most of my games have been Voyager. I have one game that's on Stalker. But this one here, Interloper. And Interloper is the newest difficulty. Basically, you don't get any tools at all. I actually started on Timberwolf Mountain, was slightly lost. I was able to get from Timberwolf Mountain down to Pleasant Valley. Now, one of the things in this event is that wolves, which are already terrifying, now have glowing red eyes. But I was fortunately able to avoid getting eaten by wolves, luckily for me. I was fortunately able to avoid getting eaten by wolves, and make it to Pleasant Valley. You can also see the first-person presence, which is canned food. No coffee for me. Which is my little hand here picking up the brand. Give me soda. And then when I made it to Pleasant Valley, I was fortunate enough, air quotes, to get caught in a blizzard.
Looks like this has been here a while.
So, blizzards are usually terrifying, but when you're trying to cross a map full of wolves, and blizzards make all the wolves go away, and all the bears go away, hey, it's a good thing. So that was lucky for me. So this is one of the new areas that were added since the game launched in 2014. This is, I guess you would say, the first transition zone? Or part of, I guess it's more accurate to say part of the transition zone between Mystery Lake and Pleasant Valley. You go through the dam. Ooh, a torch. You go through the dam, and then you end up.
I'll take it.
Ooh, matches. I'm basically just really hoping for a pry bar. Or an emergency stem. You go through the dam, and you come out at the dam's outflow, I guess? It's really hard to say where it is that you come out. Because it's not 100% obvious where it is that you come out. It's one of the odd things with the dam is that the dam has no real reservoir to it. Oops. Keep dropping my brand here. And now we get to see if I get ambushed by a wolf. I'm trying to get there before my brand dies. Ooh. And I see a whetstone. Because what I really need right now is a pry bar. One of the many quirks with Interloper is there's very few, if any, tools. Basically, the only guaranteed tools are, and they're not guaranteed on every map obviously, are the hacksaw, the heavy hammer, and the pry bar. Now of those three, only the pry bar can be used in self-defense against wolves, so I don't have a pry bar, and it's fairly good odds that there's a wolf on the other side of this door, so let's find out. Let's see, I don't hear anything. Spooky. Still don't see anything, so I might have gone lucky. Because I need some luck. Because in addition to, like you can see I'm exhausted right now. A large part of that is because I can't sleep. I haven't been able to find a bedroll yet. As you can see from my lack of luck with foraging, Interloper drastically reduces the available loot. I don't hear wolves, so I might be lucky. Because if there's a wolf in here, I'm in big trouble. The only thing I've got to save me is pumpkin pie. Because, for whatever reason, wolves apparently don't like pumpkin pie. Or at least that's what the game description is. Wildlife are known to be turned off by the scent of pumpkin. Haven't been attacked yet. Really wish I had a lantern too. The reason, so one place in the world that you can, because you can always craft your own tools. Is that just firewood? That's just firewood. Because my ultimate goal is to make it to desolation points so I can make my own tools. Because I've got the matches, so I'll hopefully have fire starting ability by the time I get down there. But it's all a question of, can I sleep? Because I need to have some place to sleep. Because I am exhausted, so if I don't find a bedroll soon, I'm just going to collapse from exhaustion. At least the fire barrel's still here. Well, let's go into this dark, scary tunnel. If I see glowing red eyes, I'm going to yell and hopefully defend myself. At 35%, I don't like my chances. Like I said, I basically have to hope that the pumpkin pie works as advertised. Yeah, lucky me, no wolves. Still hoping for a pry bar. Or more chocolate. Oh, to add insult to injury, there's not even fishing lures. So, basically an interloper, you have to craft everything yourself. Ah, crud. That looked like 42. 43. Which makes for 43, 7. It makes for a very interesting game when you're not have to find everything yourself. Or craft everything yourself. The only thing I don't like is since you can't get knives, you can't scavenge knives or hatchets, you have to make your own. At some point you will need at least a knife. Maybe not a hatchet, but you'll definitely need at least a knife. So the downside with that, obviously, is it forces you to go to... It forces you to go to the Desolation Point map. Oh, cruel, cruel joke. It forces you to go to the Desolation Point map, which I really don't care for.
This stuff will
At
come
least
in
I have a
handy.
hacksaw on it. Like, the hacksaw is good because now I can harvest deer carcasses. I still need that darn pry bar. Yeah, lantern would also be nice. Because, you may have noticed, it's kind of hard to see in here. Let's see. Yeah, I can't see a thing. So yeah, my health is continuing to decrease. Slowly, but it is continuing to decrease. I would so love for there to be a lantern here. Nope. Okay. Well, basically we have no option but to keep going. And it's a neat trick because all the interior locations... Ooh, pretty. All the interior locations are daytime, so you can still craft and read books and see inside. And all the exteriors are darkness. But it's not like pitch black darkness. This is actually fairly visible.
I would eat anything right now.
Well, I am going to feed Heh, feed. I'm gonna have something to eat, but I'm going to save my pumpkin pie for a mad dash for the camp office, because that's kind of where I need to go if I don't want to die horribly. Kind of sad that I haven't found a jack-o'-lantern yet, though. They are likely, I'm assuming they're more likely on the lower difficulties. Pretty. Yeah, at the moment, like I said, playing on Interloper, one of the quirks is your loot tables are quite terrible. So although there's definitely jack-o'-lanterns in the world, whether or not I find any, as I'm assuming there'd be fewer for Interloper than there would be for like Voyager, Pilgrim, or Stalker. So the question whether or not I actually find them. I should have actually left a bunch of my stuff in the dam. I didn't need to bring it all this way. Oh well. Thought I heard a wolf. So yeah, the long, quiet march as I slowly starve to death and collapse from exhaustion. Just have to get to the camp office. Hopefully before I get eaten by something. Lots of ravaged deer. No wolves though. You have a pry bar? Useless. Bright side is a lot of the weight I'm carrying is a lot of the weight I have is scrap metal, because I've been saving up scrap metal to make to craft my homemade hatchet and homemade knife. That is what I should have left in the dam, but too late now. We're already halfway here.
Sure, I'm getting cold.
And the other major thing I'm carrying is just wood. I have a ton of firewood on me right now. Because on the Pleasant Valley map especially, I kept getting caught in a blizzard, so it's like I have nothing to do, I'm not tired enough to sleep, so just break down furniture. It's actually a really quiet day.
Too cold to think.
Now, believe it or not, eating a pumpkin pie would actually fix all of my current problems. But I kind of want to save it in case I see a wolf between me and the camp office. So I don't know how long the effect is going to last, so I don't want to waste it. Ah! Is that a demon wolf? Yes, it is.
I'm getting weak.
Okay, I'm gonna have to really hope that it works as advertised because I've got nowhere else to go. Hey, demon wolves. I smell a pumpkin pie. You should be terrified right now. Are you terrified? Please start running. Yes! The power of pumpkin! That looks cool. Oh, there's two of them. See, that's why I saved the pumpkin pie. More ravaged deer. So yeah, there's no way I'd be able to go after both of them at once. I got enough crow feathers to make arrows if I can ever find, if I can ever craft my hatchet. I'm so glad I had the pumpkin pie. I would be dead right now. So just to avoid coming back here, I will try to loot everything in one go. Ooh, is that a pry bar? No, it's an object d'art. Okay, now as long as they don't run in front of me, I should be okay. So I've still got the bonus from the pie. As long as they're both in that direction, there's nothing between me and the camp office. So we're almost there. We got through the most dangerous part. Almost there. It's a little further to go. The other thing I really need is a lantern. Because I don't have a lantern and it is making seeing at dark incredibly difficult. So like out here with the full moon, it's okay. I think you can see perfectly fine. But when you're in caves and whatnot, you can't see a thing. Pumpkin pie is still working. Although I really need to sleep now. Ah, my poor character is... She's seen better days. Ah, a deer. I'm still hoping to find a jack-o'-lantern, but nothing yet. Other nice thing is some houses have bowls of candy in front of them. But so far I've only found one bowl of candy. Which is still nice, but it's obviously Interloper is supposed to be hard. Can't make it too easy. Truth be told, I really don't care about the loot that the jack-o'-lanterns have.
Jesus, it's cold.
I just want to find a jack-o'-lantern so I can have a nice pretty screenshot of a jack-o'-lantern in the middle of the wilderness. In we go. Yeah, this place has also changed a lot. So for instance, when I first started playing, crafting wasn't a thing. So this workbench wasn't here. Huh. There's a hook. Weird.
I think I can use this.
Take everything, even if you don't need it. At least it'll warm me up. The cabinets are all bare. Yeah, I think it's a nice trick to, because if you look at my journal, I rested, it's all on one day, so it's like you're doing all of this in one day. Because in order to keep it as perpetual darkness outside, ooh, what's this? Bill dressing.
This'll come in handy.
Yes, it will. Good to have books. Even better to have pry bar, but you can't have everything. Pry bar? Nope. Eat, drink, and be merry. Okay. Finally drop some of my gear. We're in a semi-safe place. Oh yeah, deer hide. So many things I should have dropped in the dam. Oh well. Mistakes were made. Don't need two of those. Don't need either of those with me at the moment. Don't need either of those with me at the moment. Okay. That is a much more reasonable... Oh, we're still winded. My condition's only 56%. Lovely. 2 more hours of sleep. Trying to hold off on eating my chocolate bars. So we're gonna try... Oops. Things going crazy. We're gonna try to get to the trapper's cabin. See if we can find a jack-o'-lantern on our way over, or maybe a pry bar. And then we'll call it a day. So yeah, as you can see, there are sadly no bowls of candy for me to find. Oh dear. So that's good. If there's a deer there, it means there's unlikely to be a wolf there. Got bad weather. Another good indicator that there might be less wildlife around. Going to avoid that death trap over there. And avoid that death trap in front of me. So I don't feel like fighting wolves right now. Yeah, so we're just gonna stick to the trees and try to go cross country to the trapper's cabin. We'll see if we make it. Because one of the things, I still have to find a bedroll. I haven't been able to find one yet. Since I can't craft one, because I have no way to hunt bears, it's going to make the game challenging, to say the least. Which is what makes Interloper interesting. Basically, ever since the game launched way back 2 years ago, and again, this is such a massive improvement over the earlier original games, you have no idea. But since the game first launched, it's always been a problem of you're lost, and you have very few supplies. And then once you learn the maps, so you know where to go to find shelter, and once you get a basic set of supplies, you're just basically trying to keep enough, you're basically, wolves for instance stop being scary and become more annoying, because even if they attack you, you'll be okay. So all the game modes currently have this. With Pilgrim, you basically start as that mode because animals won't attack you, so you have, and there's more loot, so you basically have free reign to explore, which is good. Like, there's people who don't like fighting, so that's a very good game mode for them. And then with Voyager and Stalker, it's just how long is it going to take to get to the point where the game stops being scary and just starts being routine.
Man, I could eat anything.
It's not to say that you're like invincible, far from it. You can still make colossal mistakes. out of hubris and then die horribly as a result. But by and large, if you know what you're doing, you can usually be okay.
Great. I can't feel my feet.
I went the wrong direction, crud. I know where I have to go. I just need to figure out how to get there without incurring the wrath of a wolf. There's usually a wolf down here, but I don't see one today. On the bright side, cattails. That's a rabbit.
I'm so cold. I just want to lay down for a bit.
Scared cattails. Actually, since I hear ravens right now and it's pitch black, that means there's probably a bear around here somewhere. Which would be terrifying. Let's see, flare and a hacksaw. I already have hacksaw, so I can leave the hacksaw there. Flare is nice though. I really don't like the fact that I can hear ravens though. So in theory, if I go in this direction, I should get to the trapper's cabin. Can I make it before I freeze and freeze solid? Let's find out. More importantly, can I make it before I get caught by something? So I really don't want to get caught by a wolf or something like that. Ah, I see cliffs. I think I want to be on this side of the cliffs. I think I want to be on this side of the cliffs. Jogging up the hill.
Damn it. I'm so hungry.
I know this is going to be a longer way around, but it has the bonus of there's not going to be any wolves up here. Now that, I'm pretty sure, is the unnamed pond. So just gotta go around until we find a safe way down. As we once again turn into a popsicle. At least I don't hear those crows or ravens or whatever they're supposed to be anymore. Those usually signify bears. I don't feel like getting eaten today. I really don't feel like getting eaten today. Actually, I wonder if that's Dave's quiet clearing. Ooh, found a sapling. This would do me much good, but hey, saplings. Okay. I'm definitely in a place. There's the... Oh. Hmm. The good news is I'm still going on kind of the right direction. Downside is I still don't have my pry bar, and I can't quite remember how to get from here to the trapper's cabin. It's one neat thing about everything being near perpetual darkness. Navigation is very difficult. Because you're used to seeing everything in the daytime, so it's like, huh, what am I looking at? And I still have this 2,500 calorie chocolate bar that I don't really want to eat at the moment. For the simple reason that if I eat it, I don't have it for if I really need it later, because I do have a bunch of cattails. And I'm still hoping to find a jack-o'-lantern before we hit
Can you eat trees?
before we hit the trapper's cabin. I think it's over this hill. I think. I kind of got turned around, so we might wind up back at the hydroelectric dam for all I know. Nice thing is, since this is a video game... Oh yeah, we went in the wrong direction. That is the clear cut, and we'd be heading towards... we'd be heading towards the Outlook. So I did go the wrong direction, so we're just going to go this direction until I can't go anymore. And we'll eat something to try to get the character from complaining too much. Everything's so steep. I want to get on top of the ridge so I can see things coming towards me if I'm going to get eaten. Yeah, no jack-o'-lanterns yet. Chilly out here, though. So yeah, I think I may have inadvertently stumbled onto the edge of the map. Oh yeah, I stumbled onto the edge of the map. Oops. Okay, so we're going to go in this direction until we either find the trapper's cabin or we find the train tracks. And hopefully we don't fall off this cliff. Nice thing about being on a cliff is, assuming I don't break my ankle, no wolves can get us here. Because unfortunately, while wolves can run up cliffs, they can't, they don't spawn up here, so if they're not up here to begin with, they're not going to see us. Spooky. At least I'll be getting tired by the time I finally find the trapper's cabin. Hmm. Makes me wonder if bunkers spawn in Interloper, because this is this type of area that you'd find a bunker. Middle of nowhere. You're fine. Call me when you're actually hypothermic.
Ugh, this cold is making my head feel thick.
Yeah, basically we got totally lost, so now we're just following the edge of the map until we get to where we need to go. Why follow the edge of the map as opposed to just guessing based on where I think we ought to go? Easy answer to that is I really don't want to run into a wolf.
So cold. So cold.
I was also kind of hoping we'd find a jack-o'-lantern in the middle of nowhere. No luck yet, though. No luck yet.
So hungry.
Don't worry, when we get to the trapper's cabin, we can light a fire and make some soup. Although I will admit to being... I will be very shocked if we somehow wind up in the exact opposite direction of where I thought we were going. Because this is the edge of the map, but it's always possible that I went the wrong direction. And we'll wind up back at the hydroelectric dam. Which would be really bad. So then we have to use our only remaining pie to get past all the wolves. But this is looking much more promising. Should be just over this ridge. Jog up that hill. No jack-o'-lanterns yet. Ah! Now isn't that a sight for sore eyes? Salvation! And a deer too. Too bad I have no way to hunt him. Salvation. And regrettably, no jack-o'-lanterns either, but ooh! Trapper was nice and left out a bowl of candy. How thoughtful.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Bandages are always good. I don't really need newsprint. Food's always good. Sure, I'll take the cloth. Pry bar? Oh, I need a pry bar so bad it's not even funny.
I'll take it.
Well, at least I have 2 cooking guides now. So that was 12. Okay, so it's like 12, 7. Okay, 12, 9. No. That's convenient.
Good stuff will come in handy.
Sigh. I was really hoping to find a pry bar. Okay, so we're not super thirsty, so we'll eat one of our precious, precious candy bars. What's more important? Let's do Wilderness Kitchen. Okay, that should have proved something. Ooh, I'm now a novice chef. Plus 10% calories. Excellent. Okay. Get some sleep, and then we'll keep playing, and hopefully I'll have time to play while the event's still on. Until then, highly recommend to check out The Long Dark. It is an amazing game. The Halloween event 4 days a night is running right now. It's been 2 years since I started playing. Oh, and all the changes there have been. What a lovely, lovely game. So thank you very much for watching me play. I hope to see you again. And until then, happy Halloween and stay safe during the 4 days of night. Catch you later.